Hi and welcome to episode 17 of the 21st Century Pharmacist Show. I'm Billy Weiss, the 21st Century Pharmacist. Last week we talked a little bit about fat, and we had responses that wanted to learn more about fat and how to lose that stubborn fat, or how to help the body become a fat burning machine. One of the things that I teach at my OptiLife RX program is exactly the steps necessary to turn our body into a fat burning machine, and you can do that too. You just have to follow what science says, and it works every time. As a matter of fact, I had a young lady in who went through my program the first weekend of June, and she told me as of yesterday she's down 50 pounds. I don't know exactly how many weeks that is, maybe 6 or 7 now, but she's down over 50 pounds. She's off all her prescription meds, and the beauty of it is, she said she feels better than she's ever felt. She can tell a huge difference in her backside and her bottom. She just said that that's where she's seen the most change. She's seen some change in her waist, but she's seen the most change on her backside. And it's weird how some people will burn fat in one place versus some other person may burn fat in another place first. But rest assured, fat is the most essential and most efficient fuel for our bodies. So when we put in the right kinds of fat, will actually help the body release the fat that's not necessary anymore. Because the body says, hey, I have a plentiful income of fat, so I don't need to hold on to this body fat. And fat serves so many different purposes in our bodies, and there's different kinds of fat, so I want to hit on a couple of those things today also. So there's fat that we all see. There's fat that we see on our bellies. There's fat that we can see on our thighs or our butt or our arms. And that is, adipose tissue fat that everybody can see and that we all want to get rid of as much as we can, right? One of the things that I try to teach people, though, is the most dangerous fat that we have is actually what's called visceral fat, and that's fat that we can't see. And that can be fat around our organs, like our liver. Over 90 million Americans today have fatty liver disease, and that's non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And that is driven by eating the wrong kinds of fat and eating the wrong kinds of foods and drinking the wrong things. So the right fat will help our body burn fat when we give it adequate supply. The wrong fats will actually cause my body to hold on to more fat, and many times the most dangerous fat that's inside, that visceral fat that I discussed earlier. When you combine the wrong fat with the high carbohydrates or the high sugar diets that most Americans are eating, as what's recommended by most experts, that's when we really get a problem, and that's what starts to cause the increased rates of heart disease, the increased rates of cancer, the increased rates of strokes, the increased rates of all the things that we see people in America suffering from. Diabetes, heart disease, obesity, all the common ailments that we seem to suffer from at younger and younger ages. I had a lady yesterday who came in and said, hey, my grandson's 13. He was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I mean, that's crazy because that's a lifestyle, that's a choice thing. But lots of times people who make those choices are making them based on what other people have taught them, which is what's super important, and why I'm doing a program. Why I developed the whole OptiLife RX program was to cut through what people are telling us and to get to the real science. So let's make sure that we understand that the fat that we don't see that we could have inside our body is the most dangerous fat, and the fat that we eat is the way that we get rid of the dangerous fat that we don't see and the dangerous fat that we do see. And we're going to talk more in the upcoming weeks about exactly what that means. We talked a little bit last week about the proper kind of exercise to accelerate some fat burning processes. And when we can put all this together, the food, the water, the right supplements, the right exercise, and rest and recovery all together, which is the 5 pillars of my OptiLife RX program, and I give you step-by-step instructions, shopping lists, recipes, all these different things, we put them together. We have people that have results that we're just told aren't possible, but we see it over and over all the time. I'm going to Charleston in the next few days to actually do a wellness summit. And we've already got people there who've had amazing results from the last one that we did. And so the word's just spreading. So just know that coming up on August the 31st, I have a free complimentary wellness workshop. The seating is limited. We already have a bunch of folks signed up. We have a few seats left. So if you're interested, please go to OPTI, MyLife, MYLIFE.com. Reserve your spot now before they're all taken, and you can learn exactly how the program works and exactly step-by-step instructions on what to do to turn your body into a fat-burning machine so that you can get rid of the fat that you can see, and you can help to reduce the fat that you can't see so that you can live a healthier, fuller life. Please share this. Please like this. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please share this with people who can benefit from knowing these things, because we're being given so much information that's just wrong. I want to help correct those issues and help you be your best. So thanks, and I'll see you next time. And one thing that we talk about is trying to keep the heart rate in what we call the maximum fat burning zone. And that is where we can probably breathe in and out through our nose comfortably as we walk or row or bike.